yet, folks. The energy is just building up, so if you could come back, and I promise you we'll raise the energy up once again. So how's the crowd feeling, guys? How's the energy? Let's pump it up. Let's take it up a notch, guys. Let's take it up a notch. And a big thank you to Satya for pumping us up. Love the way he framed the India opportunity. And I think the commitments that we're making to India are not just capital, folks. That's our vote of confidence for India. That's our commitment to making India truly AI first. And India is at such an extraordinary moment now, folks. We've proved to the world what India can achieve, what a nation can achieve with digital public infrastructure. And now India is standing at the beginning of something even bigger, something much bigger, India's AI moment. India's moment to become truly frontier AI. And this is going to be India's AI century, and we as Microsoft are so proud to stand with India and make that a reality. I will start where Satya left us, our mission. We succeed when the world around us succeeds, folks. We succeed when India succeeds. For us at Microsoft, it's never just about technology. It's about what technology can do for every Indian, for each one of you. That's what we come to work for every day. And India's advantage will not just come from innovation. We'll obviously innovate like nobody else does, but also rapid diffusion of AI from classrooms to boardrooms. And we as Microsoft are so excited. We want to be co-pilots to India's AI transformation, and we will make that happen. So before I get to how we'll make this mission a reality, I thought I'll show you a little bit of how the world feels right now. The world seems unfamiliar. The world feels different. And if you remember, and I went to Copilot, I said, give me a sense of the last 20 years, how the movies played out in the world. But do this from the lens of books and authors. And this is what Copilot pulled up. If you remember, Thomas Friedman wrote The World is Flat. 5th April 2005 is when that book came out. The world is flat, and we generally felt the world is truly flat. And code was moving across borders, factories were humming, the world seemed very different. To today, when Yuval Harari is saying that never before has the world looked so clueless. Fareed Zakaria saying democracies look different. The world is recalibrating, folks. The world is rearranging itself. There are two forces at play. There's, of course, geopolitics that we're all trying to get our heads around, but also AI. We have the largest infrastructure build-out in the history of humankind happening today across the world, and even in India, as Microsoft, we're building our largest hyperscale presence. But the largest AI infrastructure build-out of the century is happening. And deep learning with these models that Satya spoke about is a gift that keeps giving, so these models are getting smarter and better every day. The challenge now is not to fight this world, which refuses to play by the rules that we are used to, but to understand it, to navigate it. And when you're in uncharted territory, when you're in unfamiliar territory, what do? You bet where the ball's going, not where the ball is. You bet where the river is flowing, not where the river is today. You predict where the world's going to go. So with that, I'm going to go out on a limb today, and I'll give you my predictions on what's going to happen with AI and what's going to happen with the world. And I'll give you my 5 predictions. I might be wrong, but I will provoke you, and I will make you think differently. Number 1, unmetered intelligence. Sam Harris, one of my favorite authors, had this quote that I always go back to. He said, intelligence is a beautiful property given only to humans. Intelligence is a beautiful property given only to humans. Unfortunately, he was wrong. For the first time in the history of mankind, we have potentially the ability to manufacture intelligence with AI. We're entering a new reality, folks, where compute or log of compute will become cognition. Imagine a world where intelligence moves from something which is scarce and expensive to something that's abundant and it's available almost on tap. This is a new reality. You don't put intelligence to work by hiring people, getting a team, getting a project manager, and waiting for 6 months. You buy intelligence like there's a socket on the wall, you plug in, and you get intelligence. That's the world we're moving into. So that's my first prediction, which is the world will soon have access to intelligence on tap or unmetered intelligence. And this will change everything about how we run businesses, because every business is a bundle of intelligence, bundle of expertise. Number 2, we will not be alone in the workforce. We're used to physical colleagues. We're all physical colleagues to each other. But this next generation of agents that we're building, which are autonomous, they can go through unstructured and structured data, goal seek on your behalf, and come back and say, hey, boss, I've got something useful for you. Those are the agents we're building. That's how we're making these models useful for you. And these agents have 3 things. They have perception. They see everything you see. They have cognition. They have some intelligence. And they have agency. They act on your behalf with your permission, but not your involvement. So that's how we're bringing them together. And again, I can promise you now, in the next few years or quarters, each of us will be agent bosses. Each of us will delegate work to agents. We will not just admire other people's AI stories. We will have agents working for us. So digital colleagues will join the workforce and amplify us. Number 3, and this is what I call the inefficiency economy. Today, if you look at what's happening in the world, your lawyer makes more money if the case drags on for longer. Your doctor makes more money if you're sick for longer. Your IT services provider makes more money if your project runs longer. I could go on. There are trillion-dollar industries today built on this inefficiency economy where people make more money if things go on for longer. AI is going to end this charade, folks. We will move to an outcome economy. The longer they take, the more money they make is a charade that will break. Because AI doesn't bill hours, AI gives you outcomes. If AI can draft your legal document in 30 seconds, your lawyer will not be able to bill you by the hour. And we'll move to this world of microtransactions, and this is where the next generation of SaaS businesses are being built. The India flywheel, and Satya spoke about this. India has got the largest infrastructure build-out happening, tracks before trains. We're laying the AI infrastructure in the country, and we're diffusing AI across classrooms to boardrooms. 92% of knowledge workers in India are using AI. 60% of our schools are using AI. But from farms to finance, from classrooms to boardrooms, India is diffusing AI. And that's where I think this flywheel of building infrastructure and diffusing AI is starting to spin. And that's why we're so optimistic on where this is headed. The last thing, and this is the question I get the most, what's going to happen to jobs? I'm sure you're all thinking about this. Will AI steal jobs? I don't think AI will steal jobs. It will dissect jobs. It will unbundle jobs. Your job is a bundle of tasks. My job is a bundle of tasks. AI will unbundle it. And when AI unbundles your role and my role, we'll have to bundle ourselves much better. We'll have to bundle ourselves much better. But we're still living with this industrial age era template of learn once and live forever and make money. My grandfather did it, my father did it, I'm almost doing it. That industrial age era template is breaking, folks. You and I are the last generation to have stable long-term careers. My kids for sure will have a portfolio of things that they'll do, and the next generation for all of you will do the same. The real pink slip in this new AI era is not automation. That's what we're all worried about. The real pink slip is refusal to learn. And if you're refusing to learn today on AI, and that's why I said this is the only oxygen mask for all of us, folks. And I come from Delhi, I know the value of oxygen masks. But on a serious note, folks, this is guerrilla warfare against irrelevance every day. Learning AI is guerrilla warfare, so if you're not learning, if there's one thing I can leave you today, start learning. And that's why Satya spoke about our commitment to train 20 million people in India on AI by 2030. You better make sure you're skilling up and you're learning AI. So those are my 5 predictions. A little bit about being frontier, and Satya spoke about frontier models. I'm going to talk to you about frontier companies or frontier businesses. What are frontier businesses? They're like frontier models. Always improving, always getting better, human-led, agent-operated, buying intelligence on tap like I spoke, and then compounding it. They put AI at the center of everything. And based on the thousands of companies that we have the privilege of working who are building AI at scale in India and globally, we have some pattern recognition on where AI is being built. And these are the 4 areas where we're seeing the most impact, folks. First, really thinking about employee experiences end-to-end. Hire the best talent, give them the right skill sets, give them the right tool sets, measure their performance. Second, customer experience, truly reinventing it. The N is equal to 1 for customers is now possible. And these people are ruthlessly focusing on customer engagement. I'll give you some stories on this. Reshaping business processes. You can't take your old process and put AI on it and expect magic. You have to replumb it left to right. And then finally, truly bending the curve on innovation. Let me give you some examples. And Apollo Hospitals building a clinician co-pilot to make sure young doctors, young clinicians have as much expertise and judgment like experienced doctors. Air India reinventing the entire customer experience journey. AI.G, their bot will do your tickets and your bookings and your check-ins and your upgrades. ICICI Lombard moving from a digital-first to an AI-led company. Asian Paints transforming how you think about color, design, home experiences. I could go on, folks, but there are many businesses in India, and we're publishing a book called Frontier Firms with 60 hero stories, and I'd love for you guys to read the digital copy, so we'll make sure you get one. And for across all of these cases, all of these stories, one thing is common, which is they're putting human ambition at the center of everything they do. They're truly democratizing intelligence. Going back to my point around we're manufacturing intelligence now for the first time, but they're putting that in the center of it. And we as Microsoft are bringing our solutions across the board to make it happen. So let me bring this to a close, folks, and I'll leave you with 3 ideas, 3 actions as you go back to work after this today or tomorrow. The intelligence revolution is in motion, folks. It's in full motion now. It's in full flight. It'll impact every business, every function, every role, yours and mine. Think about how you're going to rewire your business. Think about digital colleagues. Think about becoming an agent boss. Thinking about getting AI to work for you. And these frontier firms are like time machines. They're telling you the future. And if they're doing this, this is where we're headed. Microsoft is truly becoming the home for India to build AI. And we are so privileged and humble about this. And this is something that we get back to work for every day. From private companies to businesses to government to education, across the board, we're building AI. Partner with us. We'd love to find a way. And then finally, the last thing, folks. AI skilling is the new literacy for all of us. This is the only oxygen mask. Learn with AI, build with AI, get AI to work for you. And by the way, learning AI is not like doing a PhD, or it's about taking this fear out. It's about working at it every day. It's like you can't get fit by watching others go to the gym. You can't learn AI by watching others play around with this. You have to go to the gym yourself every day. Believe me, I've tried sitting outside the gym, doesn't help. It's full contact sport, guys. It's guerrilla warfare every day against irrelevance. So please get on this and learn every day. So I'll end where I started, folks. We're living through a moment of reset. The world is rearranging itself. It's rebooting itself. It looks unfamiliar. A new map is being formed across the world, folks. And this map doesn't care about where goods are produced or where value is produced. It only cares about where intelligence is produced and where intelligence is diffused through AI. And in this rearrangement of this world lies the biggest opportunity for all of us. For all of you, for me, for each one of you, for India, our digital destiny is being rewritten. Our destinies are being rewritten. And this is where the real opportunity for us is, folks. The future is already here. There's never been a better time to build with AI. You've got a PhD-level researcher, a PhD-level consultant, a PhD-level lawyer, doctor sitting in your pocket. And once AI moves from a tool on your phone to being a teammate to a digital colleague, that's where the unlock will happen. Okay, so there's never been a better time to build. Don't wait. Get started now. You are the frontier. You are the future. Let's build. Thank you.